пожаловать на урок профессионального английского языка. Сегодня его проведет преподаватель английского языка медицинского колледжа Теми из города Нур-Султан Дубовик Наталья Сергеевна. Тема сегодняшнего занятия – инфекционные заболевания, infectious diseases. Прежде всего предлагаю вам ознакомиться с основными целями занятия. Образовательные. Расширение словарной базы учащихся за счет введения новых лексических единиц и грамматических понятий. Развивающие. Совершенствование коммуникативной компетенции посредством обогащения словарного запаса на основе текстового материала профильной направленности и практических упражнений для усвоения и закрепления материала. Воспитательное – повышение мотивации к изучению иностранного языка с учетом потребностей в практическом использовании иностранного языка в будущей профессии. We start. First of all, please write down new words and translation in your dictionaries. Don't forget about transcription. Now, please repeat after me. Infectious disease. Harmless. To cause disease. To transmit. Contaminated. To be exposed. Mild infection. Life-threatening. Manifestation. Invasion. Recovery. To multiply. Germ. Influenza. Smallpox. Chickenpox. German measles. Whooping cough. Tetanus. Okay, do you know something about the infectious diseases? How do they spread among people? How can we prevent any of this disease? No? Okay, you're welcome. Infectious diseases are disorders caused by organisms such as bacteria, viruses, fungi, or parasites. Many organisms live in and on our bodies. They are normally harmless or even helpful. But under certain conditions, such as wound or cold, some organisms may cause diseases. The infectious diseases of man are usually divided into two large groups. Some diseases affect only men, others affect both men and animals. So, what about the symptoms? Signs and symptoms vary depending on the organism causing the infection. Mild infections may respond to rest and home remedies, while some life-threatening infections may need hospitalization. Now, look at the pictures and write down new words. Now, repeat after me. Fever, muscle aches and headache, diarrhea, vomiting and nausea, sore throat, fatigue and tiredness, coughing, rash, sneezing, and cold. Now let's talk about the models of infection disease transmission. Here you see a small table. Please write them down. Now, do you know how do the infections spread among people? Or how can we get infected? No? Okay, I'll help you. Infectious diseases can be spread through direct contact and indirect, direct, from person to person, from animal to person, and from mother to unborn child. Indirect contacts include contaminated objects, insect bites, and food contamination. So please read these texts, translate it, write down new words for you. If you have any questions, ask me. Now, we know the ways of the spreading of infections, but how can we save our lives? Okay, we have disease prevention measures. Follow these simple tips to decrease the risk of infection. First, wash your hands. Next one, get vaccinated. Third, stay at home when you're ill. Fourth, prepare food safely. Don't share personal items. Never. Travel wisely. Now you have 5 minutes to read the text, to translate it, and to write down new unfamiliar words. If you have any questions, please ask me. Now, we are going to have the second part of our lesson, practice. So, task 1. Find 12 infectious diseases. Check your answers. Did you find all of them? Perfect! The next task is fill the gaps using new words that we learned at the beginning of our lesson. Now, let's check your answers. The next task is true or false. Read this statement, translate them, and say, is it true or false? Okay, let's check the answers. Perfect! The first one. Find mistakes in these words. And now check your answers. The last one. Put the words in the correct order. And now check your answers. Thank you for your attention and welcome to the next lesson. I was glad to meet you.